Good morning. Bug says good morning. As my friend Skipper would say, be full of coffee, not hate. He posted that this morning. I tend to agree at this hour of the day that coffee is much better than hate. All right. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. I hope you're having. There's Skipper. Hey, buddy. Let's just have a drink together. It's just you and me on here right now. Let's have a drink together. Ready? 2, 4, 9, go. Be full of coffee, not hate. All right, love that, man. Hey, listen, hope you're having a good morning. It's Tuesday. We're blessed with another breath or two of life. Awesome! Yay! The weather, let's talk about the weather. Okay, let's don't. No. It's a little bit overcast, it might be rainy here. But that's okay, we'll get through it. We probably need the rain now so that all the trees and flowers and blah bitty blah blah will bloom and be beautiful. So I'm okay with it. Just makes me want to take a nap in the afternoon, that's all. Hey, I want to talk about the most powerful muscle in the body. It's really not a muscle, but that's the word I wanted to use because it was kind of cool, kind of catchy. Think about a ship, especially the older ships that our ancestors may have come over from the old country. Think about those old wooden ships with the sails on them that depended on when to go where they wanted to go. These giant ships are, even today, are directed or guided by a very small thing called a rudder. And when you compare the size of the rudder to the size of what it's directing or guiding, it's very small in comparison, isn't it? And I've got a story for you. And I'm going to tie all this together. Don't think I'm just sitting here, reminiscing about old times. But my sister, when she was a teenager, she had to have a horse. She has always loved horses. And when she got a job and was a teenager and could drive, she said, Dad, I'm getting a horse. And I don't think there was much Dad could do about it, if you know what I mean. So she bought a horse and she rented from a friend of the family a place to keep her horse. And this friend of the family had a horse too, named Crisco. Now my brother loves horses too. They're twins, so they really have a lot in common. So my brother was given permission to ride Crisco. Good morning, Jen. Hi, Natalie. Crisco. This was a big old red horse. You know, there's a term for that. I used to know it when I was into horses. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? Big red horse, big male gelding. Huge guy. And so my brother Jeff was going to ride Crisco. And, the owner said, hey, we don't ride him much. Good morning, Pascal. We don't ride him much, so be careful. And here's your saddle, and here's your Hackmore bridle, and you just be careful. So my brother saddled him up. And if you don't know what a Hackmore is a bridle that goes around the outside of the horse's nose, that when you pull it, it squeezes down on the nose. And for some horses, this is what they use to guide them, when you ride a horse. Well, this horse was powerful and large and didn't really like people on its back. And so my brother got on this horse and took off through the field, and this horse ran him and threw him right into a tree. Nearly broke his back. Guess what? The horse really didn't respond to a Hackmore, but as soon as As soon as my brother put a bridle in his mouth, he was controllable. That bridle made all the difference in the world. A bridle has a bar that goes through the mouth, and when you pull back on it, it has a curve on it so that it digs down into the horse's tongue to wake him up and say, oh, well, I better obey the guy on my back. Okay, why am I talking about a rudder and a bridle? The most powerful organ or muscle in our bodies is our tongue. All right, so my point today, and I'm going to, I know it took a long time to get to it, didn't it? Hey, our words are so powerful. That's my point. Our words are powerful, guys. For those of you that read the Bible, you've heard it over and over. You know, this, to us Christians, this world, everything in it, including us, we were created by a word, the Word of God. He spoke it into existence. And let's go even into the secular world. What about Hitler? With his words, he created a nation that was willing to go do some crazy things. His words had power. And so that's the evil side of the power of words. Think about John F. Kennedy when he said, we're going to go to the moon. And, you know, it was years later, after he was dead, those words had power. And we went to the moon. So many other examples I could give you of how powerful words are. And so I just, through my meditation this morning, just became apparent that maybe we all need to be reminded how powerful our words are. We need to speak life every day. We need to speak positivity. We need to practice. It's not something, maybe you're a negative person. That's okay. We still love you, but you can practice speaking positive things. This world would be so much better if we all would practice speaking positive things, speaking life. There is power in words. Words can create things. A lot of the top leaders and wealthy people, you can read their books and they'll talk about before they go to bed, they speak over themselves positive words. A lot of them that don't have a relationship with God, they just do positive talk. I am great. I am worthy. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am wealthy. For those of us that are Christians, we kind of turn it around and say, I am grateful that I had another day. I am grateful that I have this house. I am grateful that I have intelligence. I am grateful that I have breath in my lungs. I am grateful that tomorrow I will do great things. I am grateful that I am becoming more wise. I'm grateful that I'm becoming more patient. I'm grateful that I'm becoming more loving. I'm grateful I'm becoming more positive. Those things work. There's power in our words. And when we're with people, we can either tear them down or we can raise them up. And so I challenge you, each one of you that eventually view this little video, I challenge you to practice that for a day or two and see what your world around you, what happens. When you speak positive, uplifting words in your environment, man, you can have such an impact on people and the environment itself, the attitude, everything. So I just encourage you today to understand the power of our words and to practice speaking positivity over yourself and over others, and see what that can do for you. I think it's really, really powerful. Just a little reminder that our tongue can heal or it can kill. And so choose today to use your tongue to heal. All right, well, I hope you've gotten something out of this thing. And as always, feel free to comment. I'm always here for you guys. I love you. I'm for you. You're awesome. You have something to add to the world that no one else does. And so I speak life over you, and I challenge you to speak positive today over yourself, over your family, and over your coworkers and friends. And see what happens. It could be cool. We could change the world, man. All right. Hey, as always, I just wish that you would dream big and work hard and love very, very large. Love large. Love never fails. And eat great food, take your vitamins, and be your best self now, because you don't know when now runs out. All right, guys. I'm going to go to work after I drink some more coffee. Remember, it's better to be full of coffee than hate. All right. See you guys. Bye.